Hey there. In my last post a couple of days ago, I talked about how we handle a crisis will determine what our world will look like on the other side. And I want to go back to that just a little bit because I really felt that, I was coming from this place of frustration of what I was seeing going on the social media platforms and how we all were choosing to respond. And I realized that everyone is in a different place right now. And we are all entitled to feel what we're feeling and and react the way we need to because we're really looking for security and we're looking for comfort. But one of the things that I've been feeling this sense of my responsibility in all of this is to share some of the lessons that I've learned as I've gone through a crisis. Now, you might say, well, what you went through in your personal life is not the same as this. And that might be true. It's not the same experience. But I will tell you, it is the same feelings. Fear. Everyone is feeling fearful. Everyone is frustrated because we want this situation to be over. We do not like the disruption it is bringing to our lives. That is exactly what I felt as well. I wanted my ordeal over, and I was afraid of what it was going to look like. I was afraid of what my world was going to look like. I was afraid of the outcome. So we are all there. And I believe that it is going to come down to perception. How are we looking at the situation? And one of the things that I mentioned the last time was that look at the facts before you. Look at the facts, not at the conspiracy theories, okay? Not at the suggestions. Look at the facts. And just weigh it all. And weigh it all based on today. That was another important thing for me is that I had to look at what I was going to do today. I couldn't think about tomorrow or next month or next year. Okay? I had optimism, I had hope for better days ahead. But thinking that far ahead was causing more anxiety for me. So at the end of the day, it was about this moment in time. What can I do with this moment in time and these next 24 hours? What do I want to create today? Because what I create today, right, will determine what my world is going to look like every minute, every second, every hour as I'm moving forward. And I really feel that that's a place that we need to be looking at right now. And don't get ahead of ourselves. We know that social media is important. It's a way for us to connect. But I'm going to challenge you all to, if not 24 hours, but maybe for 8 hours or maybe for 6 hours, to unplug from the Twitter and the Facebooks and maybe even Instagram, depending on who you follow, and pull back and just sit with yourself and ask yourself that question: what do I want to create today? What do I want my world to look like? And journal, sit with that, get creative with it, maybe sketch it out, whatever makes you feel good, or just meditate on it. But this is a time for us to really go inward, and I want us to figure out how we can practice that in our lives today so that we can create the kind of world that we want once this thing is over. See you next time.